When it comes to finance leadership, every person, every individual has their own style and point of view, and rightly so, because we're all humans. But according to that survey, this is the interesting part. You generally see their approaches to digital transformation falling into just a few identifiable personas: visionary, innovator, and realist.
Hmm.
I know where I fall, but curious to know from you, how are these approaches reflected in the purchase decisions for finance departments and the overall progress for finance digital transformation?
First of all, usually leaders don't fall into only one of the buckets, right? Usually, you might actually have different flavors of each of them as a leader, and it's important to understand where your business is in its life cycle to determine which of the leaders are actually better suited for you. What's interesting is though we're finding a trend where, the realist CFO, which is, hands-on, ensuring that the financials are strong, ensuring that, there's strong governance in the business, etc., which is the more traditional CFO role. We see a migration, if you will, of more and more CFOs moving down the spectrum towards innovator and then ultimately towards visionary. And I think that's corresponding with this trend around the needs of the business changing. It's not good enough just to have governance. If you go to the visionary spectrum of the CFO, that CFO is actually expected to be value creative. So they're working strategically with the board, with the CEO, oftentimes as the CEO's right hand in creating more enterprise value. So governance, although important, doesn't necessarily add incremental value. And so those visionary CEOs are really focused on value creation, which is leading them to have greater budgets, have a greater voice, and ultimately invest not only in technology, but in skills, in infrastructure, in team as well.